Hey, welcome to another video with Cycling Unboxed. Today we have got the UFO Ceramic Speed Drip Lube. So I've got it in this box here. This is how it came, so I had to open it to check everything was alright and my contents are in there. This is classic Every, which used to be Hermes here in the UK. Classic parcels like this, but it just came as this from Wiggle. Just a bit of cardboard. You always get some treats from Wiggle as well, and didn't come in any fancy packaging, just came in this like sandwich bag here, and that's it. There's the Ceramic Speed, and I like the look of the bottle, it's nice and sleek. So there is a reason why I've bought the UFO Drip Lube. Originally I was using this, Muck-Off's ludicrous AF stuff, and maybe I just got caught up in the marketing and stuff. It seemed pretty good to me, it seems to go on well, and it feels like there's not much friction as far as I can tell. But I was reading this website called Zero Friction Cycling, and they were going through the ludicrous AF stuff, and I'm not going to go into any details here. If you want to read it or listen to it, I'm going to put links below to the YouTube video and the article that they've written. But apparently there's a lot more wear on your chains and your components when using the ludicrous AF stuff. So I've decided to give this a go, which should hopefully give a bit more life to my chains and my components. The reason I went for this one over the competitors is because it's meant to be one of the fastest chain lubes that you can buy. Apparently it's pretty much up there with some of the waxes that you can have. Maybe not as good as some of the waxes, but I think waxing's a bit too much of a faff for me. I'm not that fast of a time trialist, to be honest. I'm only doing 45 k's an hour on this thing, average speed for a 40k, so I don't think I'm serious enough yet for waxing, but this is as close as you can get. It's a lot easier to apply, and I clean my chain quite regularly, so probably every 1 to 200 kilometers, or if before a race or a time trial, I will clean my chain and re-lube it so it's got some fresh lubricants on it. I really like the size of this bottle. With this stuff you get 180 millilitres, and if you apply it how I apply it, which I'll show you later, this will go a long way. So most bottles, they either come in 120 millilitres, such as this Muck-Off ceramic lube, or even the ludicrous AF stuff, 50 millilitres, which is nothing. So if you look at that size comparison, you're getting a lot more there. So it's an expensive bottle of lube, but compared to these two, and especially compared to this one, this retails for like £50. Of course, every winter they have a sale, which is like 50% off, so you don't need to spend that, but you get a lot more in this bottle. A second thing as well is there's actually a ball in this bottle. It sounds like it's like when you're shaking a spray can for some paint. So I'd imagine that helps mix the ingredients in there better. So it probably makes it easier and quicker to shake well before using as well. Here is my method for applying the lubricant. So I've got it here, giving it a good shake. This will be a little bit harder than normal because I've got one broken thumb. So this is it, first time opened. I always find the master link pin here. I've got my nice clean chain here, so it's fresh, there's nothing in it. Nothing's coming off of my fingers either. Very clean, just the way I like it. And let's get rolling. On this bike, I literally have the loudest free hub in the world, so my ears are absolutely ringing now. Some of the lube seems to flick off, but I'm going to leave that on there to dry overnight, and hopefully that dries nice and cleanly. I did an initial video on this with the way that I normally apply it, but I actually went back and applied the chain lube as they recommended in their video, which I'm going to link down in the description below so you can see how that looks. I've waited 20 minutes here and you can see that it's actually dried up quite a lot. It's less runny, it's a bit more goopy, but it seems to run quite freely when I twist it from side to side there. And if I compare this to the ludicrous AF stuff, which I've got on my time trial bike currently, this is a bit more goopy. So this has only been used once on the indoor trainer, so it's still fairly clean. I'm not sure if that's picking up on video, but you can certainly hear it a lot more. sounds a lot goopier. Although if the more you do it, the more it seems to loosen itself off and the more freedom that it has. So maybe this one just needs to be warmed up a little bit more. So that's it, done. So you can still see some in between the rollers there, even though I've cleaned a lot of it up, especially on the sides here. But I think that will help with the friction between the components as well. I believe it will act like a dry lube, so it should dry up quite a lot, especially if you leave